Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for December 9th through December 15th, 2019. I'm going to start this reading off by pulling a card for overall energy and vibes for your week. Also, we have the Gemini full moon on 12/12, so there you go. Powerful time, powerful week. Okay. Take a look, Taurus. What do we have? The Vulture, life, death, and rebirth. Powerful card, powerful energy, Taurus. I feel like this has come up for you before because I used these cards last week. I could be wrong. But Taurus, this is like change in your life. This could be something that, has been with you for a while, something you've been thinking about or in the process of. All right. And this week is finally the week where everything is starting to finalize and be complete. Others of you, this could be a change unfolding this week, an ending, a new beginning coming in. We're going to pull more cards to see how you're feeling and what's going on with your energy, and if this is welcome, positive change, ending, and new beginning, things like that. So definitely change. That's the theme of your week, Taurus. Let's pull another card. And, with all full moons, you have the Gemini full moon this week. There is a manifestation of some kind. So, looks like it brings about a big change for Tauruses. So we have Oak, be strong but gentle. Ooh, Taurus, you might be laying down the law somewhere in your life. And Spirit's like, you are very empowered. You do what you got to do. But be kind, be compassionate, be gentle of somebody's feelings, even if they haven't been towards you. Just remember, Taurus, we always, always, always remember the way we felt, the way somebody left us feeling in the very end, right? Like what we take away. So in this, even if somebody's been just horrible and nasty and you just got to end it, you got to put them in their place, lay down the law, whatever it is that you've got to do here. If it's going to end a relationship or situation, do it, with grace and class and compassion, because what you leave, this situation or these people with, it's going to mean something down the road. So you want to leave like a good energy behind, even if what you're leaving behind doesn't deserve that of you. It's like stay in the higher energy, Taurus, all right? Somewhere Taurus, you guys are laying down the law. Next out, look at that. Control and discern. And, we've got this orange going on here, and we've got the orange going on here in the Oak and then in the Rowan. So what that tells me, that's a lot of sacral chakra energy, which is interesting because solar plexus is our, empowerment and where we assert ourselves and all of those things. But this here, control and discern, be strong but gentle, is really Spirit calling your attention to the place in your life, whether it's relationship or situational, where we need to draw boundaries, or we need to say no, or perhaps we need to end something, or we need to create a lot of distance. It's like you've got to speak your word and then stay true to your word, even if it like breaks your heart. Like if somebody is treating you badly or a situation is not fair to you, not kind to you, it breaks you down, it makes you sad. It's where you've got to, love yourself more and be there for yourself and lay down boundaries and stay true and strong to those boundaries. And I know that that could be really hard sometimes, but Taurus, those of you where that really rings true this week, stand your ground and do not waver. Where anybody is treating you unfairly, unkindly, taking advantage, nope, it's time to assert yourself and pull your energy back. And Spirit is giving you the green light, go, and confirming for you, because with the sacral coming through it, through this orange, it's like you've been disempowered somewhere, and your feelings and all of that have not been considered. And even though you may feel like you want to retaliate or really lay it on somebody, Spirit's like, nope, just lay your boundaries down and be classy about it, because the energy you leave behind is very important and significant. All right, let's pull some tarot and go a bit deeper, Taurus. We have the Nine of the Ancients, which would be the Nine of Wands, and this is maintain control and beliefs. Look at that. Spirit coming right through, just already confirming what has been stated previously. The Hanged Man, which is the bat, new truths and perceptions coming through. Next is Judgment. Ooh, new depths of creativity. Next is the Lovers, fertility and spiritual choice. And lastly is the Ten of Ancients, which would be the Ten of Wands and the Tortoise, movement through pressures. Ooh, Taurus. So, you know, I cannot say that this is not a bit of a like heavy energy, like a bit of a challenge here. And so, you know, those of you where this reading is like touching you and you're like, yeah, I get where this is at, then continue watching. The rest of you, this may not resonate with you, because this is truly about a situation, relationship in your life that does mean a great deal to you, where there is some imbalance of energy, where you are being disempowered, okay? Your voice, your opinion, what you want, what you desire, like you're not receiving. There's just a huge distortion of the energy, and you have all major arcana except for the 9 and the 10 of Wands. And so that's, you know, Wands is spiritual energy. Something's changing in you at the spiritual level. New truths and perceptions, spiritual choice, okay? Maintain control despite the truth and realizations you may come into this week, Taurus. The way you express yourself to another person, really maintain a higher energy and don't lower yourself. You're like, it may be that you're very emotionally triggered this week, and you know, a few weeks or months down the road, you may regret if you handled this nastily or gave it right back to somebody the way that they've been doing you. There's something about you having peace in your own heart and soul down the road that you handled this with such grace. And I do believe you will definitely feel the reward of that, because some of you, you know, movement through pressures, it may be a very challenging discussion or ending or laying down of boundaries, just whatever it is for you. It may be very challenging, and you may be triggered to the point where you just want to, you know, stick it to somebody. And Spirit's like, don't do it like that. There's more depth to you than that. Don't let this person, their energy, or the situation pull you down. It's like you've got to just assert yourself and your boundaries. And there's the yellow here in this card, you know. So you've got the sacral and the solar plexus chakra, where it's time for you to reclaim your personal power, where you have been disempowered, Taurus. So let's pull some runes and clarify. All right, with the 9 of Ancients, we have opportunity, and this is the chameleon, and you know, this is the Gila monster, but it's a lizard to me, so that's significant. It's like you're shedding skin, or it's time to be disguised, or, you know, like shapeshift out of view in a situation or a relationship. Under the Hanged Man, we have the woodpecker. There it is, a new rhythm, and that says new truths and perceptions, new rhythm. You're going to start seeing things very differently this week, Taurus. Next out is the bear, which is your inner voice, new depths of creativity under Judgment. Your soul is telling you, you see the truth, Taurus, you feel the truth, and this is, I feel, going to go beyond, you know, just an intuitive feeling. Like you're going to be validated, and that's why the change comes this week. And it's really about you asserting yourself and reclaiming your personal power and taking control of a situation. So we have pursue. Yes, pursue, Taurus, pursue. And lastly is the gecko, act now, and that's under the tortoise. So this is the week where you really put yourself out there. You really express yourself. You draw boundaries. It may be like somebody's coming to you and asking you for something, or wanting you to really be there, and this is somebody that, you know, just comes and goes at their convenience, and you're just, Taurus, you're at nobody's disposal. I don't care how long you've known them, what your history is with them. You know, if somebody can't be bothered with you or completely genuine with you, you don't need that in your life. And you know, I'll tell you, recently, somebody that's been in my life, like almost all my life, to the point that I considered her a sister, like, she's just, her life path and mine have gone in such different directions. And there towards the end, like every time I talked to her, it felt so superficial and fake, like what she was saying to me. And then, you know, when I'm feeling that way about somebody, but I love them and I care about them so much, I know that I may be blinded. I ask Spirit, show me the truth of this person and this situation beyond my personal perception and feelings. And Spirit always will. And Spirit confirmed what my intuition was trying to tell me, but my heart and mind didn't want to believe. So Taurus, this week is a week of, you know, the truth, realization, making up your mind, making a choice, listening to your heart, listening to your soul. I should say listening to your intuition, because sometimes the heart does not want to agree with what the soul is expressing, and your soul is telling you the truth. And if you ask Spirit, validate this, Spirit will, okay? It's just time for you to take your power back, big time. All right, let's pull some advice for the week. Friends. The most unlikely friendships can form. Like the varied lynches on a hard rock, they create a tight bond. Taurus, yes, listen here. There are better friendships. There are better connections for you up ahead, okay? And again, it doesn't matter the history, the memories, the attachment. You need to listen to your intuition and ask Spirit to validate that, because somewhere somebody is not honoring you. You are being very disempowered and overlooked and underappreciated, maybe even taken advantage of, and it's not fair. It's a distorted energy, and it's time for that to change. And Spirit wants you to know, don't be afraid of what you must leave behind, because there's better up ahead for you, okay? So those are your messages, Taurus. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.